So the first part is about text viewers and text editors. So we are using Linux on the HPC system. And then we need to, let's say, look at the calculation output, right? For example, here you can see the output from one calculation. There are many tools available for you, even from terminal, so that you can look at the output directly without transfer the files back to your local machine. The first tool is less. So this is an interactive file viewer, so that you can look at through the files using the normal arrow keys, for up and down, and page up, page down, and also slash for search a word, or a question mark to search a word backwards. And to quit, you can type Q. Besides less, there are also other tools you can use to visualize the output file, for example, cat, so that you can look at the complete file. But please be careful, only use cat with small files. For example, some output can be, I don't know, very large, even several megabytes, and then by using cat, you will see the file, scroll your monitor very quickly, but actually you cannot really visualize the file. And hat, as the name implies, it gives you the first several lines of your file. And the number of lines is controlled by -n number. And this applies the same for tail, as the name applies to use tail to take a look the last few lines of your file. So those tools are very useful for using Linux on HPC system to look at the output files from your calculation. And maybe you also want to, let's say, modify your files, or even to create, for example, input files for your calculation on the HPC systems directly. And then it is very convenient to just start the text editor using SSH from the on the cluster directly. And then you needn't to copy the file every time. And there are multiple examples and tools available on the HPC systems at PC2. For example, you can use Nano. Nano is a text editor, very easy to use. Or you can use Vim or VI, or Emacs, or Visual Studio Code. As you can see here, this is a screenshot for using Visual Studio Code to edit your file directly in VS Code. Not only for normal text editing, maybe you can also use VS Code to visualize, for example, the plot of your code, or to visualize some calculation. This is very convenient. And we have a dedicated course for using text editor on Linux. We already did the course 3 times this year, and we will repeat this course to dive into more details in next year, our Linux toolflow course, which can be found from our PC2 training website.